welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and I'm very excited to have you here with me. Today I'm going to be starting my October, what month am I in? My OWLCRATEATHON readathon. It is a 2-week readathon, so it starts today, which is the 15th of March, and it runs all the way to the 28th. So I have quite a few books I'm going to try to read through these next couple weeks. I don't know if I'll get them all done, but I'm definitely going to try. And one of the things you have to do in this reading vlog is there's kind of this bingo board that I'll post right here, but you have this bingo board and you want to try to get a bingo. So let me show you what bingo I'm going to try to get. So I am going to try to go from this corner to this corner, and I'm going to do read a standalone, read an author's debut, read 2 books, and read a book that's under 300 pages. So I've never done one of these readathons before, especially for OWLCRATE. I've never done one and I'm so excited to actually do it. I don't know how vlogging is going to go because I do work this week, but I do come in early instead of leaving really late and like only having a couple hours between each shift. So I should be okay with vlogging, but we'll see. I just took forever to search the other prompts, and I knew them, but I wanted to make sure I knew what I was speaking about if I was going to tell you. So there are 3 prompts you have to finish too, which one is read an unread OWLCRATE book that you've had on your TBR the longest. Number 2 is get an OWLCRATE bingo, which I just talked about, and then number 3 is read 2 books. So I have quite a few that I want to read, and if you have not seen my OWLCRATEATHON TBR that I posted on Thursday, go ahead and watch that. I did talk about all of these books in depth a little bit more in this video, that video, but I'm just going to give a little rundown of what I'm trying to read these next 2 weeks. I will do the same thing in my next readathon video, which will go up the Monday, this upcoming Monday. So wait, this upcoming Monday? Next, I don't know. But so let's talk about the books that I want to read real quick, just to get it out of the way. So I want to finish the 2 books I am currently reading, which the first one is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zapita. And then I also just started Group by Christy, Tate. So I'm going to use these 2 books as the read 2 books challenge because I just started Group and I'm only about halfway through Eliza. So I want to get these 2 books done, but I do have quite a few more books on my TBR that I'm hoping to get done. So let's talk about those. So for my read a standalone, I decided to read Along the Beast and Briars by Ashley Poston. This is actually an OWLCRATE book as well that I have not read, and I need to get my life together, but I'm really hoping to read this one, and that will fulfill the challenge of reading a standalone. I can't remember if I said that. The next one is read an author debut, and for that one I'm going to read The Final Girls by Riley Sager. Next is read 2 books, so I have 4 books to choose from, or might read them all, I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So these are the books I have to pick from. I have Illegal, actually no, that is actually JK. That's for a different prompt. So I have The Memory Thief by Lauren Mancy, I have The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren, and I have The Hair by Kiera Cass. And then for the next prompt, it is read a book under 300 pages, and for that one I have Illegal by Bettina Risperito. I'm saying that wrong and I'm apologizing. And then for the last prompt of read the book that is on your OWLCRATE TBR the longest would be Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova. So I'm very excited to actually read this one. I have not broken into it yet, but I've heard really great things about it, and I'm very excited to be able to finally get to it. So these are all the books that I'm planning on reading this week. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking, but I'm actually really excited for it. I have never done this readathon before, and I'm just really excited for it because I haven't done a readathon since the reading rush back in the summer, and it is March, and I'm thinking about doing my own, but I don't know. So we will find out, but I'm going to go get a little bit of reading done. It's getting kind of late. I just laid in bed with my fiance and my dog because she got neutered today, so we were giving her some extra love because she's been in a cone on her head all day, which is really sad. And so I finally have some me time, so I think I'm just gonna go read. I think I'm just gonna go read until I have to go to bed, which will probably be here in about an hour. So I'm gonna go read some more of Eliza. I have hiccups. oh my goodness, I'm gonna go read some of Eliza and Her Monsters, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.
In my world, I don't worry, darling. I just smile, 'cause you're by my side. And now your eyes open up every morning to the love that shines in mine. And I see it in yours too. So now I sing to you. And when you go, leave me here all alone, I'll be waiting. We can make it, because I know that after.
Hello, I look like a hermit. When I read, I tend to like pull my sweater up over my nose. I don't know what my issue is doing all of that jazz, but I just spent a little bit reading in my office, which I normally don't do. I was just on the floor and I really didn't want to get up, and my office is a mess and I didn't get to clean on my one day off, so hopefully I have time to do it this week sometime. It's a hot mess. Like, there's a whole butter knife on that footstool. But I got to page 238 of Eliza and Her Monsters. I'm hoping I can finish this maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I work at noon, so I have to leave my house by 10:30, and I have to go to bed earlier than normal. And it is 1:30 in the morning, so I think that's my call to go to bed. I'm getting pretty tired. I woke up earlier than normal this morning because my dog had to go to the vet this morning. So I am going to go take a shower and then read a little bit in my bed, and I'll either update you tomorrow night or I will update you in the morning when I wake up. Bye! I'll see you tomorrow. Hello friends, happy second day of OWLCRATEATHON. I just got out of the shower, hence the bun, but I wanted to give a teensy bit of an update before I went to bed for the night. It is getting really late and I have to work tomorrow, and I've been at work all day today, hence the glasses and the tiredness. It is 2:11. I have to go to bed soon, but I wanted to give you an update on the books I'm reading. So the first one is Group by Christy Tate. I am about 40% through this. I'm really enjoying it, and hearing about her struggles and how her therapist is like having her overcome like her binge eating disorder and her intimacy issues and all that stuff. It's really interesting, and I didn't think it was going to be like this, but I'm liking the way it's going, just because it really dives into how group therapy is about the group helping you versus you, and you helping the group versus like it being all about you. And I'm really enjoying this, and I'm hoping I can finish it within the next couple days, but we will see depending how everything goes. I have about 6 hours left of the audiobook, and I do drive to work every day until Friday, and today is Tuesday. I'm hoping I can finish this. But as for my other book, which is Eliza and Her Monsters, I actually brought this to work today and read a little bit of it at work, but I am on page 250, so I have about 150 pages left. I might read a little bit before I go to bed, but I haven't decided yet. I'm really enjoying this. I just think it's super cute. I think the drawings in it are adorable. I'm just really liking it. But as a reminder, these are not for my OWLCRATEATHON either. I'm just reading them and trying to finish them before I start my OWLCRATEATHON books, which I'm hoping I can finish these two tomorrow and start those. But it's getting super late. I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go make myself a bowl of cereal and then go lay in bed and read my book and go to sleep. So I will update you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. First things first, if y'all can see my setup right now, you would like die laughing at me because I have like a vase on top of a napkin holder on top of a salt and pepper shaker holder. So let's hope we don't tumble. So it is the third day of the OWLCRATEATHON. I'm in my kitchen, which I normally don't film in anymore, but I'm getting ready to go to bed and I was too lazy to take my books to my office. So I just wanted to update on my reading super quick. I'm about to actually go back to bed because I could work early. I had 4 days of early work and then I had the weekend off. So it'll be more like not just sitting and saying like, hey, this is what I read today. But Group, I am 75% done with Group. I'm still really enjoying it. I love like listening to Christy figure out how to like move along with these groups, especially because she's being put into different groups, and just learning how to like navigate life, because like life is tough, and I'm just really enjoying it. And I love how real and down to earth she is, and I'm just really loving it. But as for Eliza and Her Monsters, I am on page 309, so that's literally like 75% of the way through as well. I have like this much left. I'm really enjoying this still. It's super cute. A big revelation just happened, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But my goal for tomorrow is to finish both of these books. I don't know what's gonna happen, because this one I have about 2 hours left of the audiobook, and I think I can finish it tomorrow, because combined I drive about 2 hours to work, but that 2 hours is on normal speed and I listen to it on 2x speed, so we'll see. I'm hoping I can finish this tomorrow and this tomorrow as well. So if I finish these two books, I know I'm going to start the audiobook for Among Beasts and Briars by Ashley Polston. This will fulfill the challenge of read an unread OWLCRATE book. And then I also want to read, I think I might start the Honey Don't list, or the, I can't remember the book, the other selection book. So yes, that will start the 4 books. A lot of reading. But I'm gonna go make a bowl of cereal because I'm starving. All I've ate today is a fruit cup with a lousy piece of kiwi in it that I was very sad about. And I'm gonna go make some cereal and go lay down and read my book for a little while. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Welcome to day, what is this? Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, day 4, day 3. Day 4 of the OWLCRATEATHON. I finished 2 books today, so I'm literally heating up some pizza rolls right now, and then I'm going to bed because I work early, but I wanted to update you on my books, so that's what we're doing. So first of all, I finished Group today. I loved this book. I ended up rating it 5 stars. I just love the group therapy and like learning how it just, you're with people who are like you in a way, but unlike you too, so it helps you kind of work through your issues. Really enjoyed Group. It was a great time all around. Now, as for Eliza and Her Monsters, I finished this book today as well. I really enjoyed it. I loved the drawings, the kind of teenagery drama. It was all around great. I really love the story. I love how creativity really played a part in it, and I also realized the author also drew the pictures, which is really cool. I really like this as well. So 5 stars for my first 2 books. I call that a win, all right? Now, onto the next 2 books I will be starting. So I started listening to The Memory Thief by Lauren Mancy. This book follows a girl who lives in this world where people can steal your memories, and like criminals get their memories taken instead of like a death penalty. It's really weird, but I'm liking it so far. I'm only about a half an hour into the audiobook, so I can't say much about it, but I am really liking the concept. I think it has really great bones. I'm just hoping that the story is able to be stable, and you know, because sometimes books like this can fade out and the story will lose its momentum, I guess. But the book I will be reading physically for the next couple days is The Honey Don't list by Christy and Lauren. I'm hoping to finish this book by the end of the weekend, and this book as well, but we will see where life takes us. But these are the 2 books I will be reading. Next, I have 4 more books left for the OWLCRATEATHON, which is Among Beasts and Briars. Oh, well, 5 books. I have Among Beasts and Briars, The Crown, or the one, I cannot remember what the book is. What books did I say I wanted to read? I don't remember. But I have 5 books left, so fingers crossed I can get these books done. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. We have high hopes. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when I'm probably more tired than I am right now, and then I have the weekend off, so it won't just be me talking for a couple minutes about the books I'm reading and moving on with my life. I'm getting a new car, and it's gonna be a great time, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hello everybody, happy day 5 of the OWLCRATEATHON. It is super late and I did not vlog all day because I got my new car and it was just a busy day. But this is Saturday, so this is going to be my last day of this week's OWLCRATEATHON vlog, and then tomorrow I'm going to start next week's, so it'll all work out. So I will have 1 week of the first week and 1 week of the second week. And so I just want to give a little reading update, and then I will go over the books that I've read and the books I have to read still in my next vlog. So as for the books I finished this week, I finished Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zapita. I really enjoyed the story. I think it was amazing. I really enjoyed the drawings and the little comics that were throughout the story. I thought that was super unique. And I don't think I've ever read a story that had comics and like this type of story. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and I probably will revisit it sometime, or this is definitely just something that I would put in my classroom just because it was a creative story. So next, I listened to the audiobook for Group by Christy Tate. This book is literally just a memoir of a girl and her journey through group therapy and how it helped her kind of learn who she was as a woman. I really enjoyed this. It was kind of everything I wanted it to be, because I think learning to love yourself and learning to navigate relationships and stuff like that is something a lot of us need help with, and that is something she definitely needed help with. And I really enjoyed her story, and I gave this a 5 out of 5 as well. I just really like the story and the group therapy. Now, as for the books I am currently reading, I am currently about halfway through the Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren. So this book follows a HGTV couple, and they just found out, the wife just found out that the husband was cheating on her, but they're just about to leave for a big tour for their new book. So that's what's happening. I'm really enjoying it so far. It gets a little boring at times, and the chapters are really long, but I like how they're broken up by like interview styles, or like excerpts from like web articles and interviews and stuff. I'm liking that part, but we'll see how I feel about it at the end. Christina Lauren has been kind of a mixed author for me. I like some of her books, and then I don't like another one of her books, so we'll see how I feel when this is done. But I am about halfway through, so we'll see in the next reading vlog. And then I am also listening to the audiobook for The Memory Thief by Lauren Mancy. So this book actually is not what I expected it to be. It is about a girl who kind of lives in this world where there are people that can steal memories, and they're gifted. So they have like auctions where you can buy people's memories, and her mother is really sick. She's in a coma, and her mother's being put up for auction because she's at an asylum, and she is on her way to another one of like the neighboring countries to get help. I like the concept, but I think I'm about 3/4 of the way through of the audiobook, because the audiobook was only 6 hours. And it's starting to drag a little bit, so I'm hoping it starts to pick up, or the story starts to kick off a little bit more, because I feel like the way it's going just doesn't make sense. So we'll see. Now, as for the books I'm going to try to read in my next reading vlog, I'm going to run down them real quick and just kind of let you know what I'm going to be reading next week and the books I need to finish in order to complete my OWLCRATEATHON challenge. So the first one would be Incendiary by Risperito Cordova. I can never say her name correctly. I have not read this book, but this fulfills the challenge of the OWLCRATE book you've had on your TBR the longest. Next, I have Illegals by Bettina Risperito. This book, it fulfills the challenge of reading a book that's under 200 pages. Next, I have The Final Girls by Riley Sager. And this book fulfills the challenge of reading a book by a debut author. And next I have Hair by Kiera Cass, which I can't remember what one this is. I think this was just an extra book that I wanted to read. So that being said, that is going to be the end of this reading vlog. I will continue tomorrow with a new reading vlog that will be up next Monday for the next week of the OWLCRATEATHON. I am going to hit the bed. I am exhausted today. I don't know what's going on with me, but I am going to go probably lay down and read a little bit more and then go to bed. Yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. If you did, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys on Thursday for my OWLCRATE unboxing. Bye.